Hello students, welcome back to my class. Now we are going to do exercise 3.2. See, all properties and all exterior interior angles of polygon we discussed, and all properties of quadrilaterals like parallelogram, rectangle, square, rhombus we already discussed. Now based upon that information we are going to do these questions. Find x in the following figure. In this polygon, we need to find out value of this x. How we can find out? We know sum of all exterior angle of a polygon is equals to 360. Sum of all exterior angle of a polygon is equals to 360 degree. Now add 125 plus x is equals to 360 degree. It is 250 plus x is equals to 360 degree. Now x is equals to 360 degree minus 250. Answer is 110. So this exterior angle will be 110. Using this one property, sum of all exterior angle of a polygon is equal to 360 degree. And now add this exterior angle of this polygon, and then you will get this x is equals to 110 degree. See next question, same property. Now sum of all exterior angle of a polygon is equals to 360 degree. This angle is of 90 degree, then this angle will be also 90 degree. Now add all these exterior angle of this polygon, starts from there. 90 plus 70 plus x plus 90 plus 60 equals to 360 degree. Equals to 360 degree. Okay. It is 160 plus x plus 150 equals to 360. 160, 250, 150 will be 210 plus x is equals to 360. Now x is equals to 360 minus 210. Answer is 150 degree. Answer is 150. Understand? Sum of all exterior angle of this polygon is equals to 360. Add these all exterior angle and you will get some angle x is equals to 150 degree. Now see next question. Find the measure of each exterior angle of a regular polygon of side 9 and sides 15. Now see how we can do this question. Find the measure of each exterior angle. Each exterior angle equals to, we know, 360 degree upon number of sides. So 360 degree upon number of sides in first parts given to us 9. 9 with the 9 for the 36. Answer is 40. So number of exterior angle is of 40 degree. Exterior angle is 40 degree. Exterior angle is of 40 degree. Now see, in second part, same formula we will use. Each exterior angle is equal to 360 by number of sides. 360 degree by 50. 360 by 15 2s and 15 4s. Answer is 24. Answer is 24. Number each exterior angle will be 24 degree. 24 degree. Next question. How many sides does a regular polygon have if measure of an exterior angle is 24 degree? This time we need to find out number of sides, and each exterior angle is given to us 24 degree. We will write in solution number of number of sides of a regular polygon equals to 360 degree upon number of sides of a regular polygon. 360 degree upon each exterior angle. Each exterior angle. It is 360 degree and each exterior angle is given to us 24. Now 24 1 is 24 and 24 5 is 120. Answer is 15. 15. Number of sides is 15. Number of sides will be 15. It's not a degree. Number of sides will be 15. How many sides does a regular polygon have if measure of an exterior angle is 24? Exterior angle is 24. 360 degree upon 24 you will get 15. So number of sides will be 15. Next question. How many sides does a regular polygon have if each of its interior angle is given to us 165? This time interior angle given to us. Interior angle equals to 165. Interior angle is equals to 165. But our formula is number of sides. Number of sides 360 degree upon each exterior angle. Each exterior angle. So first we need to find out exterior angle. So how we can find out exterior angle? Exterior angle will be 180 minus interior angle. Answer is 50. Answer is 50. So each exterior angle will be 15 degree. 360 degree upon 15. Again you will simplify, then you will get 24. Answer is 24. Number of sides are 24 with interior angle 165 degree. With interior angle 165 degree. So if interior angle is given to us, then exterior angle easily we can find out 180 minus interior. Next question. Is it possible to have a regular polygon with measure of each exterior angle is 22 degree? Let us see. If it is dividing this exactly, then we can say yes, it is possible. Otherwise we will say it is not possible because this number of sides can't be in fraction. Let us see. 360 upon 22 degree. This is exterior angle. So number of sides in this way we can find out. Number of sides. Divide it 360 upon 22. 22 1 is 22. Then 4 1 0. 22 5 5 to the 10 5 to the 10 11. It is 110 at 5 sa. Remainder is 30. Then again 1 22. Then 8. Remainder is 8. Then decimal something. Means this 22 is not divisor of 360 degree. You will write 22 is not divisor of 360. 22 is not divisor of 360. So it is not possible to have a regular polygon with measure of each exterior angle as 22 degree. Okay, next. Can it be an interior angle of a regular polygon, and why? Now this time this 22 we want to check interior angle. Interior angle is 22 degree. Now we want to check can it be an interior angle. Okay. Now our formula is 360 degree upon each exterior angle. So we need to find out exterior angle. Then we will find out each exterior angle will be 360 180 minus 22. 180 minus 22. Answer is 158. Answer is 158. So let us check number of sides. Number of sides 360 degree upon each exterior angle. Each exterior angle is 158. Simplify. 2 7 ja 40, 2 9 ja 18, 2 1 ja 2, 2 6 ja 2 8 ja 16, 0 as it is. This 180 by 79. 180 by 79. So again if you will check it, then you will get your answer in fraction. Again you are getting your answer in decimal. So you will say after dividing this one, you will get your answer in decimal. So this 22 degree cannot be its interior angle also. Can't be its interior angle of a regular polygon. Okay. Now see next. What is the minimum interior angle possible for a regular polygon and why? Minimum interior angle possible for a regular polygon. Okay, we know minimum number of sides required to form a regular polygon. Regular polygon are 3. Minimum number of sides required to form a polygon are 3. See, this is a regular polygon. This is regular polygon with 3 number of sides. Means all sides are equal. It's when we got equilateral triangle. What we got? Equilateral triangle. And now we know each angle is of 60 degree. And how it is 60 degree? See, these two sides are equal. Then angle opposite to equal sides are equal. And if these two sides are equal, then angle opposite to these sides are equal. So we will consider angle x. Using angle sum property, 3x is equals to 180 and x is equals to 60 degree. X is equals to 60 degree. Okay. This was equilateral triangle with 3 equal sides. Now we got its angle is 60 degree. Angle is 60 degree. So what will be our answer? What is the minimum interior angle possible? So minimum interior angle possible for a regular polygon is 360 degree by, so we calculated, answer is 60. Answer is 60. Minimum interior angle possible for a regular polygon is 60 degree. 60 degree. Okay. Its opposite, what is the maximum exterior angle? Maximum exterior angle possible for a regular polygon. Possible for a regular polygon. Let us see what will be the maximum exterior angle. If it is minimum, then if exterior angle, how we can find out? When interior angle is given to us, 180 minus interior angle. Okay, if this value is minimum we are subtracting, then maximum we will get 180 minus 60, 120. Answer is 120. So maximum exterior angle possible for a regular polygon is 120 degree. Maximum, this is minimum and this is maximum. Minimum and maximum. Next question is, Next question is, find the perimeter of parallelogram PQRS. This PQRS is a parallelogram. Okay. Find the perimeter of parallelogram. How we can find out perimeter of a parallelogram PQRS? Exercise 3.1 and 3.2 we have already discussed. Now before starting 3.3, some examples we are going to discuss, and in that third example is this PQRS is a parallelogram and its perimeter we have to find out. So we will make use of property of parallelogram. In parallelogram, opposite sides are equal. If it is 12, then it will be 12 centimeter, and if it is 7 centimeter, then it will be 7 centimeter. Okay. We know in perimeter of a parallelogram PQRS, this RQ side equals to SP, means this SP is also 7 centimeter. Reason is opposite sides of a parallelogram are equal. Opposite side of parallelogram. Okay, next this PQ equals to SR equals to 12 centimeter, then it will be same reason, opposite side of parallelogram. Opposite side of a parallelogram. Now see perimeter. Perimeter will be sum of whole side, or then it will be 12, 2 times 12, 12 into 12 plus 7 plus 12 plus 7. It will be 19 plus 19. Answer is 38 centimeter. What will be perimeter of this parallelogram PQR? 38 centimeter. Next question. Next question is, this best is a parallelogram. Find values of x, y and z. BEST is a parallelogram, and in this we need to find out value of this x, y and z. Y and z. See, by making use of property of parallelogram, we can do this question. Solution. If angle B is 100 degree, then angle X will also 100 degree. Angle B equals to angle S, and angle S name is X, equals to 100 degree. Reason is opposite angles of a parallelogram are equal. Opposite angle of a parallelogram are equal. See BEST, reminding property of this parallelogram. Opposite sides are equal and parallel. Opposite sides are equal and parallel. Opposite angles are equal. Diagonal bisect each other. Although diagonals are not equal in length, they will bisect each other. Okay. Angle B equals to angle S. Angle S is equals to X, and X we got 100 degree. What is value of measure of this angle X? 100 degree. Okay. And see this X plus this Z, or X plus Z, or 100 plus Z. I can write angle X plus angle Z equals to 180. Adjacent angle of a parallelogram are supplementary. Another property of parallelogram, these are adjacent angle. These are adjacent angle, and sum of this Z and this X will be 180 degree. Sum of this Z and this 100 will be 180 degree, because these are also adjacent angle, and adjacent angle of a parallelogram are supplementary. Reason is adjacent angle of a parallelogram are supplementary. Adjacent angle of a parallelogram are supplementary. So angle x is 100 degree, angle z as it is equals to 180. Angle z will be 180 minus 100. So angle z is equals to 80. Angle z is equals to 80. Now see, this is a line. Angle x, angle z plus y, angle z plus angle y equals to 180. This angle z and this angle y forming a linear pair. Reason is linear pair. What is reason? Linear pair. So angle z is equals to 80 degree and angle y we have to find out equals to 180 degree. So angle z is equals to 180 minus 80. It's mean angle z is equals to 100 degree. What we got? Angle x is 100, angle b is 100 degree, angle x is also 100 degree. This z is 180 degree, 80 degree, and y is z is 80. Okay, angle y equals to 180 minus 80. Angle y equals to 100. Angle y equals to 100. This also 100. You can see these two lines are parallel and these angles are corresponding angle. These angles are corresponding angle. In this way also you can calculate, leaving this one step. Angle x and angle y, angle x equals to angle y and both will be 100 degree. Reason is corresponding angle. Reason is corresponding angle. See next example. Next example is in a parallelogram, this RING, if measure of angle R is equals to 70 degree, find all the other angle. Let us see this question. This use property of parallelogram. Opposite angles are equal. If angle R is 70 degree, then angle N is also 70 degree. Angle N is also 70 degree. You will write, if angle R is 70 degree, angle R equals to angle N and both equals to 70 degree. The reason is opposite angles of a parallelogram. Opposite angles of a parallelogram are equal. Now see, this angle R and this angle G. This angle R and angle G are supplementary angle. I can write angle R plus angle G equals to 180 degree. Angle R plus angle G is equals to 180 degree. And what is reason? Adjacent angle of a parallelogram are supplementary. Adjacent angle of a parallelogram are supplementary. Now see, angle R is 70 degree and angle G as it is 180. So angle G will be 180 minus 70. So angle G is 110. We got angle G is 110. Now again use property of parallelogram. This G is opposite of angle I. So this angle will also be 110 degree.